Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know what you're thinking, Allie, did you know you did 2 different eye looks? And yes, I did. And the reason I did that today is because I am be testing out the new ColourPop summer collection. Really, I'm just testing out the 2 eyeshadow palettes and then one of the ultra blotted lipsticks, because from the collection, those 3 products are like caught my eye. When I saw these 2 palettes drop on Instagram, my jaw dropped. Like, they're so beautiful. Let me show ya. These 2 palettes are called the Soul and Mar palette. This one's like a warm toned palette, as you can see, and this one has like more blues in it. Both these palettes are so pretty. Like, I just had to have them the second I saw them. This one is the Soul palette that you see right there. It has like warm poppy pinky red shades, which I'm all about, and the packaging is so freaking cute. I don't know what about it, but I love it. And it's nice and compact. It has a nice mirror for traveling purposes, which being a YouTuber, I learned to appreciate mirrors and products. Like, straight up. Before, I never really cared because like I have a mirror in my vanity. I don't need a mirror in my product. But now that like I'm filming and I don't have a mirror in front of me, it's like this is a lifesaver for like it's amazing. I need a mirror now in every palette. Like, if there's not a mirror product, I hate filming with it because I hate having to use a mirror from a different product, and it's complicated. Okay, it's a first world problem, but it's a problem for me. Like, I sound so stupid like talking about this. Like, no one else has this issue, but it's fine. So here we have the Mar palette, which of the 2, this is like the one that caught my eye first. I love the blue packaging of it, and I love the tones in here. Like, instantly just caught my eye. Oh, I love blue eyeshadow. I'm a blue eyeshadow junkie. When I saw both these palettes together, I thought they were a match made in heaven. Like, hold up, I'll show you. Like, look at those. Don't those look so stunning together? Like, if this was one big eyeshadow palette, I'd be all about it. The unicorn they come in as well is so freaking cute. There's like little waves on the inside, which is not important to how the product performs, but I like cute details like that in products. I don't know. I like knowing that like a lot of hard work and effort went into the packaging as well. And even like the Soul one, like it has like a little sunrise in it. So cute. Each palette individually retails for $12, and then the ultra blotted lip retails for $6. I got the shade Vitamin C. I will swatch it for you. I have it on my lips right now. It looks a lot different swatched than on my lips because this is an ultra blotted formula. It's not gonna be opaque as I like build it up to be. I could keep building on my lips if I wanted to, but I like the way this looks a lot. I think it's so stunning. Like, I might wear this every single day now. Like, this might be my new everyday lipstick, for real. It's that pretty. But yeah, that's the swatch of Vitamin C. I will go ahead and insert swatches of the Soul and Mar palette right now. Here are the swatches from the Soul ColourPop palette. Here are the swatches of the Mar ColourPop palette. Alright, so if you want to see what I think about those 2 palettes and the ultra blotted lip, then go ahead and keep on watching. I'm not too entirely sure what kind of look I want to go for with this palette, so I'm just going to start doing my eyeshadow and hope maybe I get inspired. That's such a bad way to start this, but yeah, there's so many things I'm like thinking about doing with this, and I'm just gonna kind of go with what feels right. I'm going to start with this transition shade right here called Dynamite. I'm just gonna use windshield wiper motions and take it through my crease. Ooh, I'm already not mad. Okay, now that that's all blown out in my crease, I think I'm gonna take this shade right here called Ooh. Ooh. It's O-O-O. I think ooh would be right? I don't really know, man, but I'm just gonna take it on the same blending brush. Oh, I didn't even say what this was before. This is the Morphe R37 blending brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the same brush and kind of just do the same thing I was before. Okay, I'm now gonna take this dark brown shade right there called Floaties. I'm gonna take it on my Morphe M433. It's just a small packer brush. Dip it in there. There's a bit of kick up with this palette, which I mean, I don't personally mind, but if you mind it, I'm just gonna let you know there's like a bit of kick up. I don't seem to have fallout on my eyes though, so you know, that's always a plus. That wasn't as pigmented as I was hoping it would be. What I'm noticing with this dark brown right here is I have to build it up quite a bit to get to that pigment. I probably went back in and built it up like 3 or 4 times by now, which for a $12 palette isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know, it's not like boom pigment right away. So if you're light-handed, you might want to go a little heavier. And I'm also getting a bit of fallout with that brown shade, which again isn't something I personally mind, but some people do, so that's why we always do our eyes first, ladies and gents. Okay, I'm now gonna go in with this really pretty pinky shimmery shade called Anthem. I'm picking up my Sonia Kashuk number 110 brush. It's just a flat little brush. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm gonna take some primer water from Smashbox and just spritz my brush just to intensify it. I'm just gonna place that on the first half. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. I'm sorry, that like took my breath away. I wasn't expecting it to be that pretty. I mean, I was, but like, I don't know, it like took my breath away. I think that's like my new favorite color of this whole palette. Like, honestly, wow. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. 202 brush and I'm gonna take that brown shade again and try to pack it more in the outer corner. I want it to be darker than that, and it's really just not, it's not giving it to me the way I want it. I feel like that's the best I'm able to do with that. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for the Soul palette right there for now until I get to my lower lash line. I'm now gonna go ahead and start with the Mar one, and I already know, this is going all over my lid. I already know. Like when I saw this, immediately my attention went right to that color. Just, I mean, it is in the center, but like it's so pretty. It looks like a mermaid, like, love it. I'm gonna try to use different brushes than I used for this eye, just so I don't like cross-contaminate. Is that the right word? I thought I could use that for cooking, but I mean, same thing, right? I mean, it would be cross-contaminating if I used the same brushes. So yeah, that shouldn't have taken that long to explain, but that's alright. I'm gonna first go with my Morphe M441, and I'm gonna take this tan shade right here called Boozy. Bad and bougie. I need to go home. And I'm just gonna run that through my crease. Alright, that is that shade blown out in my crease. It looks kind of similar to that one, except for this one's way more orange, and this is just like a warm tone brown. They look kind of similar, but I can personally see a difference. I mean, the average person probably can't, but I can see a difference. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with that blue shade. That way I can see how much I want to deepen up the crease afterwards, because I don't know if I want to use that dark shade. I think I'll for sure use this dark blue. But I need to look at this on my eye first and then kind of go from there. I'm going to take the same Sonia Kashuk brush as before, but I swiped it off. And just pick up this blue shade called Gridlock. I would have not named that color Gridlock. I would have named it like, I don't know. Not Gridlock though. Something prettier than that. Spritz my brush once again to intensify it. I'm just gonna, oh my god, yes, oh my god. I love blue shadows so much. It's so like, I feel like you either love blue eyeshadow or you hate it, and I love it. I'm definitely that girl, like, that's me. I'm so happy it looks like that. I was nervous that it wouldn't be intense as it is in the pan, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna take my Anastasia A24 packer brush. I'm gonna take that blue up here called El Rey, and I'm just gonna place that on the outer portion of my lid to deepen up this and make it a bit more smoky. I think I have a bad habit of always making my eye looks way too smoky. Like this, I did a pretty good job of keeping it not super smoky and intense, but like I have a feeling this is probably gonna go really smoky really fast, because I know myself and I tend to do that. I just think, like, why not? You only live once, why not just make every eyeshadow look smoky? I love it so much. I love this palette. Like, I love this palette. I don't care. I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay, I might regret this next step, but I'm gonna take my Morphe E18 and take this brown shade right here. Well, it's like a brownie purple called Top Down. And I'm ever so slightly gonna put that between the dark blue and then the orangey transition shade. I might regret this. This might be my biggest mistake yet. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hit my brow bone with this color right here called Detour. It's a little too dark for my brow bone. No, it's not bad. I was gonna say it's too dark for my brow bone, but it's not bad. Okay, I'm also gonna take that on this brow bone too, just cause there wasn't like a brow bone highlight shade in the Soul palette that like was good for my skin tone. Okay, I am going to do the rest of my makeup off camera and I will be right back to do my lower lash line. Alright guys, and I am back with the rest of my makeup done. I am going to be finishing off my lower lash line and my lipstick. That way I can give my overall thoughts on both the palettes and the blotted lip from ColourPop. I'm going to first go back in with the Soul palette and I'm going to take my Morphe E36 and I'm going to take this orangey shade right here called New Digs. I am now going to mix Motel and Ooh and kind of place that underneath New Digs. I kind of want to blow my lower lash line out a bit because I feel like this eye is very boring compared to this one. So I think blowing out the lower lash line is really going to help that. Maybe not. I might look ridiculous, but it's alright. I already look ridiculous, 2 different eye looks, but it's chill. It's for the YouTube, man. Do it for the tube. That was awful. I'm so sorry. I'm digging that color on my lower lash line. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I think that is that eye look completed. I'm now gonna move on to the Mar palette. I'm gonna take the same Morphe E36 brush. I just wiped it off with a baby wipe. Classy. Classy here on aboldt YouTube channel, I'll tell you. So I think, what do I wanna do? I'm gonna, the makeup junkie inside me wants to take this and just run it all over my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna do that. The makeup demons has spoken. So I'm gonna take, I didn't even say what the shade was. Take that seafoam green color called My Way and just run it all along my lower lash line. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god. It was like the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. Wow. If someone saw me on the street with this, like 2 different eye looks, they'd probably think I should go to a mental hospital. Food for thought. Food for thought. That's so freaking pretty. Okay. I'm now gonna take this Lottie London brush. I don't know the name or number or where I even got this brush from. It's just a random brush. Just use any brush that's like super stiff and short, because I'm gonna take the shade El Rey again and dip it in there, and I'm gonna take that, like, I'm gonna press it into, not my waterline, but I'm gonna take it very close to the inner, I don't wanna say this. I'm gonna pack it very close to my waterline. That way it kind of looks like I have like a blue eyeliner, but I don't want to take anything away from that seafoam green color because that was super freaking pretty. I'm so happy with the lower lash line on both eyes. I think that really just like pulled both the looks together, because like I was like feeling a little lame with this eye. Like, man, that's like a boring regular like eye look, but then like that lower lash line pop really tied together, and this eye I was loving, and like that like seafoam green just I'm so happy when I'm a makeup genius, let me tell you. Okay, I'm just gonna take my mascara and run that through my lower lashes. Using Benefit Roller Lash, but what's new? I literally just got mascara in my hair. This is why I can't be a beauty guru. Cause like, Nikki Tutorials would never do that. Like, Jaclyn Hill would turn over in her grave. She's alive. Why did I say that? Okay. Why am I loving the look of having 2 different eye shadow color? Like, why am I loving this? Like, all together. Like, I'm loving. Why? What's wrong with me? I think something's wrong with me in the head. Well, who says that about themselves? Me. Okay, last but not least, we have the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Vitamin C. I haven't tried this formula from ColourPop yet, so I'm super nervous and excited, honestly, because I mean, let's just see. I think the color is super pretty. I don't know if I would have paired it with this eye look, but it's pretty. My thoughts on the ultra blotted lipstick formula. When they say blotted, they definitely mean blotted. Like, it's definitely sheer. Like, it went on opaque, but when I blended it, it like sheared out, which is what it's supposed to do, so it's not a bad thing. And I think it's a really, really pretty color. Like, in the tube, and like when I swatched it, I wasn't living for it. But on my lips, I really, really like it. Okay, ColourPop, I see you. Alright, so I'm going to give my final thoughts on the Soul Palette, the Mar Palette, and the Ultra Blotted Lip from ColourPop. I'm going to start with my thoughts on the Mar Palette. I love it. Like, straight up, like, I love this palette. I can see myself grabbing this more and more. Like, I, for sure, like, I am a sucker for blue eyeshadow. I think it's so pretty. And if you're intimidated by this palette because you're like, oh no, you see blues and like you don't play with blues, but you want to, I think this would be a nice palette because there's only 3 blue shades. If you look, if you just like take that diagonal roll out, you have all those neutrals that you could still use in this palette and create a very wearable everyday look. But then you have like the option, you know? And I used all 3 blue shades today and they are all fabulous. They are all so pretty. I just 10 out of 10, love this palette. For $12, I'm living, I'm gagging, love it. Like, seriously, I'm so happy I picked this up. I think, like, if you want more blue eyeshadows in your collection, but you're, like, tiptoeing it, you don't want, like, a whole blue eyeshadow palette, this is for you, for sure. 10 out of 10. The Soul Palette, I like it. I think if I was gonna go, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, an 8. Just because personally I have a lot of these shadows already in my collection, for starters. If you don't, this would be a good like investment. The only downside was with this dark shade, I had to build it up quite a bit and it's still not super dark, you know? Like, it looks like it'd be like a dark fudgy brown in the pan, but as you can like see, like it's not that dark. And I packed it on like 4 times, maybe even 5, and it's just not super dark. So that was like the only shade I tried though that was like a dud, because like these were super vibrant and pretty. The shimmer shade was amazing. I like, my breath was like gone. Like ugh. Of the 2, I prefer the Mar one than the Soul one. However, they're both phenomenal. I'm glad I have both. I will definitely be reaching for both more often because they're amazing. And again, $12 for 9 eyeshadows and a mirror. You can't beat it. Like, honestly, like you can't. Okay? Just, even drugstores don't give you mirrors in your palettes for only $9 and that many shadows with that good of quality. Like, I really like them. The Ultra Blotted Lip, this is my first time testing this formula from ColourPop, and I like it a lot. Like, I'm digging it. I wasn't sure at first. When I was applying it, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it, because like it went on opaque, but then like when I blended it, like when I swiped the wand, I guess, it went sheer. I was like, ooh, no. But then like as I kept blending, I'm like, no, that's really pretty. Like, I don't know. I judged it way too quickly at first, and then I learned to love it. Wow. So yeah, guys, that was my thoughts on the 3 items I picked up from the ColourPop Summer Collection. All in all, I like it. I think that if you want these palettes, go get them. Like, they're amazing. I got all 3 products for $30, and on ColourPop's website, if you spend at least $30, it's free shipping. So literally just $30, didn't have to pay shipping. I got it. Let's see. I ordered this on Friday, and it came to my house Thursday morning. And I think since it was 4th of July on Wednesday, if it wasn't for that being a holiday, I would have got it on Wednesday. So that's super fast shipping. That was free shipping, and $30 for 3 amazing products. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Take what you want with it, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're gonna get one of these palettes, because I'm super intrigued, because I love them. I'm so glad I got them. Like, I'm just ecstatic. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.